nothingness of consciousness. Experientially, I will be making you understand what is the nothingness of consciousness in this discourse. Pay attention from the very first moment you are watching this discourse, because I am not only teaching you the technique through which you can experience the nothingness of consciousness, but at the same time, I am also giving you powerful energy transmission through which you will be able to experience the shift in energy as you are doing the techniques with me. The nothingness of consciousness is the highest state at which you reach once you become enlightened. And that nothingness is actually everythingness. Till the time you are something of this world, you are identified with the ego, you are identified with someone, you cannot experience what it means to be nothing. But once you taste what nothingness is, once you get the glimpse of nothingness, then your energy, then your spirit, and your entire existence wants to reach that state permanently. This glimpse of nothingness will make you go towards the direction at which and the intensity at which your energy is moving. If you are going through Kundalini awakening and you are lost in the way, in the route, this glimpse of nothingness will inspire you to move ahead and process Kundalini the way she wants to process, she wants to do the journey. And that is why I have created this discourse exclusively for you to get the glimpse, to get the taste of what it means to be blissful. The state of nothingness is beyond bliss. At the point of bliss, you understand that you are a being. You are someone. You are the soul. You are the spirit. You are not the ego. You are disidentified from the ego. You are disidentified from the personality. You are disidentified from whatever you have assumed yourself to be, the false self that you have understood by now. But when you go beyond your being state, that is the state of the soul, then you go to the state of super soul. What is super soul? Super soul is just to make you understand that it is the state beyond the soul. But there is nothing of a form level at the level or the dimension beyond the soul, beyond the spirit. Beyond the spirit is energy. Everything is energy. Beyond union of your Kundalini and consciousness at the crown chakra, where both of these energy unite together, there is freedom, there is enlightenment, there is liberation, there is moksha, there is freedom to be nothing. You are pure energy, and that pure energy is experienced by you in the state of samadhi and beyond that. When the consciousness and the Kundalini Shakti energy meets, you reach the state of samadhi. Samadhi means no self. Samadhi means no, you are nothing, not the ego, not the mind, not the body, not the memories, not the five elements. You're just pure energy. But how can you believe, and why should you believe that you are pure energy? It should be experiential to you. You should feel that you are nothing. So in this discourse, as I teach you the techniques, you do the techniques with me while watching this discourse and feel the shift in your energy as you are watching it, as you are doing it, as you are implementing it. You will feel that shift has happened in you, and you have tasted what pure consciousness is, what pure witness is, what is the highest state of awareness, what is the highest state of presence, what it means to be here and now, what it means to be not in thoughts, not in memories, not in emotions, not in feelings, not in any sensation. You're just pure energy which is invisible, which is formless, which is nothingness. You cannot locate a point in the state of nothingness. It is the non-being state. Non-being means you are not even the being. Even the being state of the soul dissolves at this stage. How to do this? First, understand that you are pure energy. You are the pure perceiver and pure witness. And these qualities or these traits of being pure witness, pure perceiver, pure spectator is a quality. It is not a form. It is a trait. It is a quality. It is a power to perceive anything from nothingness. You are watching this video right now. You're paying attention to it. Your brain is processing all the information and making you possible to watch this video. But what is that force beyond the brain that is actually perceiving everything? I'm talking to the consciousness in you right now. Locate that center, where it is, from where you are seeing this. Are you seeing only through your eyes, or there is someone sitting out there beyond the eyes? Is it the brain which is seeing, or brain is just a combination of cells, neurons, dendrites, axons, nerve cells, a combination of elements functioning in your body in the form of cells which are producing energy, which are like transmitters of information? Do they have that one sense of self? Do all these millions of cells in your brain, in your body, have that one sense of self? Then what is that one sense of self? Who is that who is living this life? Who is that who is perceiving everything? Who is the one which is registering everything? Who is the one in whose field of awareness everything happens? Close your eyes for some time and just do nothing. You don't even need to be aware of anything. Keep your eyes closed and feel yourself as it is right now, without any beliefs, without any definition, without any condition. Keep your eyes closed and don't open your eyes till I tell you to do so. Remain in silence for 5 minutes when you are doing this. After 5 minutes, open your eyes slowly and you will find that it is difficult for you to open your eyes, because with this simple practice of closing your eyes and being in extreme silence and stillness, you have dissolved all the energies in the form of thoughts, in the form of sensation, in the form of feelings in your energy field, and all the energies are reclaimed at your center. Just by doing nothing for some time, you can reclaim all your energies to your center. And this is what Kundalini does when she reclaims all the energies disintegrated in your body, mind, and spirit from your millions of birth. It is lying blocked in your energy channels, in your chakras, in your energy field, and it is reclaiming all the energies to bring to the center. If you do this practice of closing your eyes, you don't even need to watch your thoughts. You don't even need to watch anything or be aware of anything. And sometimes you may feel that you are sleepy. Then go and sleep in Shavasana, corpse pose on the floor and just do nothing. And be nothing. When you do this for 30 minutes, you will realize that you don't even exist. You don't even exist as this body. But if you feel when you are doing this, there is certain kind of resistance in your body, in your energy field, then understand that the resistance is created by the ego or the sense of self in you, which is not allowing you to surrender, which is not allowing you to receive what is coming. It means that your ego is trying hard to stay alive as something and is not ready for going into the experience of nothingness. Because when you go into the state of nothingness, everything becomes blur initially and then blank. It is dark. It is nothing. You cannot even locate a center. There is no center of the consciousness. Everything is dissolved. Just a sense of awareness is there, a sense of witness is there, which is knowing about the state. And that is the quality of consciousness. That is the quality of pure nothingness. When you feel and know that everything has dissolved and everything has just become immaterial, you are detached from everything around, any object, anything that you see. Initially, when you do this, all the object identification or all the materialistic thing that your brain has captured, that your mind has stored, everything stored in your subconscious will pop up. Let it pop up. But a time will come, everything will arise in your field of awareness and then dissolve. If this state stabilizes in you, or if you don't get the feeling of nothingness in this state, then the next technique is do palming. Palming means touching your forehead with one hand like this, and the second hand you can place it like this and lie this little bend for 2 minutes. You remain like this. When you do this, a state of calmness will come, a state of blankness will come, and a state of nothingness will come. Again, this will take you to the state of nothingness, and when you come back, slowly open your eyes and you will feel that your brain fog has gone. The state of nothingness is not allowing you to focus on any object. You feel here centered. All the energy has been reclaimed at this center. For sometimes you will see that your nose breathing is happening on its own. So do it again with me. Cover this part. And then the other hand. And just blend your head like this. And stay peaceful. You don't even need to focus on anything inside. You just don't need to do anything. Just don't do anything. Everything will be done through this powerful energy work that I am doing through this discourse. You will receive my energy transmission through this discourse and things will happen. Thereafter, you can press your face like this. Sit for some time with your eyes closed. Just a gentle touch of yours will make you realize that you are nothing, but you have a body. You have a body separate from yourself. You are that nothingness, the blank state, the black hole, the universal field of awareness, the universal energy field, which is formless, which is nothing. And you will feel that expansiveness here. And that expansiveness will expand as you do more and more and more of this technique. The last technique is to feel the difference of how you perceive the world and how you perceive yourself. You touch your head because you have been taught by your parents, by the people in the world, that this is your head. But first time, go to your feeling level. Without any definition, without any beliefs, without any conditioning. You need to touch your head and actually feel in the moment of touching. Do you really feel the touch of your hand? Or you feel nothing? You just feel some sensation in the air, in the vacuum, in the space, but you don't feel your body. And why this happens, I will share with you after this technique. First, look at your hands like this. Look at your hand. Pay attention to your hands. And just start watching your hands. Yes, your hands are there. Then bring your hand little closer. Close your eyes and touch your head like this. Don't attach any definition, any meaning, any preconceived concept about touching your head. In the present, you touch your head and feel where is the hand, where is the head. Do you feel your hand? Do you feel your head? Or it is only a definition? What is touching what? Other than some vibration, some sensations, what do you feel? Do you feel that the hand exists? Do you feel that the head exists? So do it for some time. Or do like this. Close your eyes and touch your head. After some time, for 5 minutes, 2 minutes, you do like this and you will see that there is no hand. There is no head. Nothing is touching nothing. Apart from some sensation in the shoulders because you are keeping your hand like this, you actually feel that nothing is touching nothing. There is no hand, there is no head. Because in reality, these hands that are appearing as hands, this form that is appearing as a form is just cluster of energy combined together, staying together due to some energetic attraction or energy field in which these are radiating. Other than that, we are nothing. We are pure consciousness, pure energy. What we exist as human being is actually clusters of energies radiating at different frequencies, different vibration. They're radiating all the time, and these clusters combine together to appear as a human being. If you go by the scientific facts, you will know that beyond the smallest particle in the atom, beyond the neutron and proton, there is empty space, that is vacuum. There is nothing. We cannot see with your eyes because our eyes are designed in such a way that we perceive clusters of energy as a bunch of energy as matter, condensed matter. This field appears like ice. In reality, this is steam, vapor, pure energy which doesn't exist. And in this field of clusters of energy, the quality of the formless is expressed. And that quality of formless is you, the pure consciousness. Kundalini is the intelligence of the consciousness, the pure energy of the consciousness. You are just a commodity, a matter for the world. But what you are for yourself. Through this technique, you will feel that you are nothing. And everyone is nothing for themselves. You are the subject, and rest everything is object. Subject means the perceiver who has the power to perceive everything. But for you, you are not the object. Your body is an object, your mind is an object, because the object is seen. The object is out there, but you are the seer. This is pure consciousness. This is the object. This is the body. This is the mind. Whatever you can see, whatever you can witness, whatever you can separate from is the object. You cannot separate yourself from you because you are the subject. The subject can never be separated. The subject remains as the perceiver. It remains as an invisible center. There is no center which you can locate like a matter. It is everywhere. If something is everywhere, how can it has a particular center? If you are the vast ocean, how can you become or remain like a water droplet? You cannot. You cannot separate the drops of water in the ocean if you are the ocean. If you are the field of wind, how can you locate one wind? Everything is in transition mode. Everything is changing. All the time everything is changing because energy has the property to change. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It always existed from the beginning of the universe, the cosmos, and it will ever exist. It is limitless. It is infinite. It has no shape. It has no form. It has no tangible presence. Your body appears tangible. But what happens when your soul, your spirit leaves the body? Your body is again transformed into energy. It decays, it burns, or it is dissolved in the earth. But again it is transformed into energy. It again takes some different formations, and those formations take another formation. And this is how energy is getting transformed from one form to another for millions of lives. You are the formless. You are always formless. And that formless resides or become and live in when you are taking a form, the formless consciousness, the nothingness that is present everywhere and lives itself when it takes a form, when it takes the form of an amoeba, or it takes the form of a plant or a tree or animals or a human being. In every form, that formless and lives itself to experience itself. The formless wants to experience itself. And that is why this birth is happening. Why the freedom happens? Why the liberation happens? Because this formless wants to experience the state of nothingness, which is the true energy, reality, the absolute reality of its existence. That is why this entire process is. This universal field of energy cannot experience itself. It has to take a form to experience itself as the nothingness. And that is why it is the transformation happening in human beings, so that human being is the highest form through which this consciousness can experience itself as consciousness, nothingness, the invisible, infinite field of energy. It can experience the intelligence through this form because of our brain. Our brain is a highly evolved brain which makes possible for the consciousness to feel with your five senses. The brain processes information because brain has the capacity, human brain has the capacity to perceive the energetic vibration from a different perspective, and not only perceive, decode it, articulate it, because you have trained your brain how to form language, how to talk, how to communicate. This same consciousness is present in other animals, and they communicate through their language. They communicate to travel to different places. The migratory birds, they get signals. Elephant gets signals of earthquakes or any natural disaster going to take place much before the real happening of events. That is the sixth sense. What is that sixth sense? That sixth sense is the Kundalini energy. It is the energy of intuition, the energy of knowing your energetic vibration that has reached the energy field, but it has not reached your physical energy field. That is why you are not able to perceive it. What is that something which keeps on going in your head as if something is going to happen? Try to find out. Try to know beyond your physical existence, your mind. Everything is energy, everything is vibrational frequency, and nothingness is the highest state of vibrational frequency where there is no vibration. The state of stillness. There is no volatility, there is no movement of energy in that state of nothingness. That is why it is the highest state. From there, The energy takes formation and comes to this funnel called the body, and again takes different formation to function in life. At the source, at the center, there is nothingness. The quality of energy is stillness, and you reach this state of stillness which is permanent when you are with the Guru and doing your post-enlightenment sadhana to remain there permanently. That is my state where I have reached. The stillness is never gone. And then the state of Sahaj Samadhi begins. Sahaj Samadhi means beyond enlightenment, the state where you remain pure consciousness and you operate as an integrated being, making use of your energy, because you are the sun and the sun rays is your energy. Consciousness is the core of the sun, and Kundalini Shakti is the energy which flows from the center. Consciousness is the glacier which is still, which is there, magnanimous, powerful, and it is the source of the river Ganga, the Gomukh glacier that is there, and from where the Ganga flows with all its charge, with all its ferocious form. It nourishes, it kills, it dissolves. There are so many properties of that Ganga. Same is with you. When you reach this state of nothingness, you are that highest state of consciousness, the highest state of Shiva, and from there, the state of stillness, everything happens. When you reach the highest state of nothingness, then only you can come back to this world, come back through this body, and then operate through this body without being attached to anything, without being attached to ego. And that is the state of highest nirvana, highest moksha. Once free, free forever. You remain free when you operate with this intelligence, with this nothingness. So this discourse was the introductory lesson for you to have a glimpse of the nothingness, and more about it, you have to work with the Guru to process your state of freedom. All right. So have a great day. Bye bye. Thank you.